Okay, my petal.
It's all closer, yep.
Yes.
Last little blat down to the bike shop. This is crazy, oh my gosh. I'm so nervous.
I'm
Flash excited.
kind of semi-freaking out about it, to be honest. About to swap a perfectly good, amazing bike for...
Another one.
Another one. Wow, look at that Aston Martin.
Wow.
Wow.
You see, I could have made you get one of them and not a new bike.
No, I don't want an Aston Martin.
Tabwina would look amazing. Their long flowing locks.
She wouldn't be able to fit through the door. My truck has bigger doors. She has to have a massive Dodge Ram truck to fit herself in. Anyway, let's not digress.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
Yeah, can you just concentrate, because I don't want to crash this bike on the way to the motorbike shop.
Does that mean you want me to shut up?
No, you can keep talking, just stop wiggling around like you're doing now.
Oh no, I had a moment.
Kim had a big moment yesterday.
I just started to feel really sick, and I said to Tom, oh my gosh, I am so sorry, what are we doing? I said, I think it's a bad idea, I feel really bad, I think we should just not do it, and you know, I was like, I feel so bad that you're going to be so depressed. And
well, I tell you what, you better like the seating position on this bike that we're getting, otherwise it's divorce time.
Oh, and I'm gonna. So we popped in last night just to look through the window at it. It's all ready to go.
And Kim was like,
I went, oh, the seat looks really high. And Tom's like, what? Don't you dare say that to me. Yeah, but seriously, I was having second thoughts. And Tom said, well, it's too late now. Last little flat down the road, babe. Oh. He's getting his 5 cents in. I'm really going to sing that little sad song. And now it's time to say goodbye. Look at you revving it every little second.
Oh, I'm going to miss this bike. I really am. This is it. This is it. This is the last 3 seconds. That was the last rev of the XR. Well, this is it.
You're going to have to pry.
Come on, get off.
Oh my gosh, last time I ever had to get off that high bike.
That's it. I'll put it on its centre stand, I think.
Let's just go. Come on. Let's just take it. Let's go.
So which one is it, folks, do you reckon? Which one? Here you go, Kim.
There it is.
Here it is. Oh, that's quite cool. I'm going to put it on its centre stand. Can you hold that? So do you want to undo this and put this on our new bike?
Yeah, good idea. Let's do it.
Yeah.
What you doing? Are there tears?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tom's taking off the tank bag block there, and we're going to transfer it over to the new bike. So this is still not going to, is that going to be on the right setting?
Yeah. You can be the little camera lady. And let me get a bit of you in here actually as well. All right.
Cool.
Because I wasn't sure if you wanted to film the new bike yet.
Okay, I'm going to film the new bike, but we'll probably say goodbye to this one first, eh? We've absolutely loved this bike, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been amazing. I am really sad to say goodbye. I am actually. I mean, we've had a lot of fun times on it.
Yeah, we're going to be fairly upset to see this go, but look at this.
Are you going to show them?
Yeah.
You're just getting it ready, look. Ta-da!
yeah.
That is a very new looking bike. It's a little bit on the scary side, isn't it? It's
Got the top box on.
so freaking nice.
It's beautiful.
It is. Oh wow, look at the yeah.
Look how it's all like sparkly.
It is. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I will say that. Can you video me for a minute? I am actually.
What was that? 88.
Quite windy, isn't it? I'm quite impressed with how together it is that way, which is
I
real
ordered
nice.
this for the rig to that. I was planning on selling it. Yeah, that's about 4 years ago.
You happy?
Yeah.
88, 2020. Yeah.
88. No way.
Yeah, 88.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. What a beauty.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, McIver Veitch.
Not you. I've never heard that noise before in my life.
You're like me, yeah, I've got my work phone as
You
well.
got like 5
It's Jason
phones in
over
this
there.
pocket.
Yeah.
Look at this. 88 is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
31 years old.
No way.
Yeah.
Nearly as old as Kim.
How old?
31.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
If you want to change it, if your legs get longer,
flip it over,
you flip it
don't you?
over, and
Yeah.
then you flip that back.
Oh,
Jason and Tom.
Wow, okay. So L is for low, I'm presuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So what you find here is when the bike's cold, this is lower. So it's down here and warmed up.
It's naturally red when it's cold. Yeah, makes sense.
So arrow down is here, the menu.
Okay.
And to go sideways, you use the top.
Okay.
So if you
Scan that
Thank you, McIver Veitch, Dunedin. Brand new bike. Awesome.
in. But because of that backpack there, it's recording what we say to each other. So it's fairly sophisticated, but it's quite old technology. But they don't make that backpack for a Hero 8. So all I do is I switch that on, and that's it. We're both recording.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Again,
Thank you very much. We'll see you again.
Thanks, yeah, good one.
We're back in
Cheers.
2 weeks.
Oh, it's going to get a photo of
Yeah.
us both. Alright, ready?
Good?
Alright. Woohoo! Is hat bag closed?
Woohoo! All right, so let me just check that the suspension mode
Oh my gosh, this is so
dynamic.
cool. I think he's videoing.
How do I set it up for 2 riders? How do I set it up so that it knows it's got 2 riders?
Two. So put it on auto
Yeah,
and run it on auto.
okay.
It doesn't have like your car where you have 2 riders and luggage.
Oh, okay, so it knows from the weight.
It knows.
Oh, that's amazing.
That is amazing. So you don't do anything.
No.
Yeah, and that just
Dynamic
sets...
auto, that's where you should leave it.
Okay,
And if you want to change it to auto, you can go hard or soft. But I'd run it on auto.
okay, okay. Woohoo! See ya!
Yeah. Have a good day.
Oh, we're off, we're off.
Oh my gosh.
Don't drop it, Dom, don't drop it. Flipping it.
It's great the fact that you can...
My feet are flat on the ground.
Oh my gosh, babe, it's awesome.
Both feet. We'll go this way, eh?
Oh my god.
Woohoo! Oh, Oh, this is weird, but cool.
Weird bit cool.
I tell you what, it is so much easier to ride. It's not even funny.
Oh my gosh. This feels awesome.
Right, this is it, folks. This is our new bike. I
Oh
hope
my gosh, I'm
hope
so
you like
happy.
it. Kim is stoked, aren't you?
Super stoked. This is awesome. I'll go anywhere in the world with you on this, babe.
Ah, thank you.
I'm so happy.
We don't have much of a choice because we can't afford another bike for another 30 years.
It's my cunning plan. Oh wow, it sounds so different.
Oddly enough, it feels like a much smaller bike.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. The grip bars are really fat.
So you're happy with the biking position, babe?
I love it. I'm right behind you. I'm just slightly higher than you, just a tad. Awesome. The seat's really comfy.
I must admit, it is extremely comfortable. We'll see how we go after many hours on the saddle. How much do you love them brakes?
It's really good brakes, eh?
Or can you smell it? Because it's brand new, can you smell it?
That's a brand new motorbike smell.
Yeah.
Just sounds so completely different. I like the fact that you can get your feet down. That's awesome. Good kitty.
Do you know what I'm really, really happy about?
What?
It's not as big as I thought it was going to be. It's actually quite a small bike.
I know, it's funny, isn't it? Because my last memory of like when we rode that one around Lake Hawea was that it was really huge.
But it's not.
It's not actually.
It's not really huge. I wish I'd kept the Evotech bar ends, damn it. I didn't realise that they bolt straight onto this. Exactly the same. Oh well. Shit happens.
No, it doesn't matter. They've been really good to us, McIver and
The
Veitch.
McIver Veitch have been so good.
So thanks Dean and Jason at McIver and Veitch for making this all possible.
Yeah.
Super stoked. Awesome bike. Sad to see the XR go, but you know.
Sad to see the XR go, but do you know what?
It's way more suitable.
Very special to have a new bike, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Kim is very,
I'm so
very happy.
So happy, thank
Do
you, baby.
you feel better? Oh, you definitely are lower down, aren't you?
Oh, look.
Because when you
I'm
put,
right behind you.
well, usually your hands around my stomach,
I know.
but your hands around my chest now. Yeah, that feels actually better. My visor's steaming up. I'm just gonna have to open it up a bit. Sorry, folks. It's a bit noisy.
Much more natural Helene position, much more. And I think you will probably notice when you're cornering. How does the engine feel? Such a difference.
Topina.
Oh, I'm dead comfy. This is awesome.
It's hard to explain, but it is very different.
Is it like putting on a comfy pair of slippers?
Yeah.
As opposed to a pair of stilettos?
That's a very good analogy. Yeah. No, I don't think it's not necessarily true because this isn't a comfy pair of slippers. This is in itself a bit of a weapon. This is the best-selling, one of the most expensive bikes you can possibly buy.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're on it.
I can't believe we own it. Well, the bank owns it, but
Yeah, we're on it.
we're on it. So stuff the bank.
So from a pillion point of view, I absolutely love it. This seat is really big and comfy. Well, I should say fat. Very well padded. I've just tucked in nicely behind Tom, and like my shoulders are just slightly above his, and I can see nice and clearly just over his shoulders. So like my view is not really
Not obscured, but
obscured.
okay, that's good.
Right, which was actually a concern of mine, but I can see fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, that is great.
Ooh, feel that.
Crikey, I'm going 140.
Oh, it doesn't feel like it, does it?
No, it absolutely does not.
Wow. Like, it just feels like we're going to
I thought we were
50.
going 100.
So we're going 100 and it feels like 50.
Yeah.
It's nuts. As I was saying, pillion positions, the grip bars are really fat and easy to hold on to. And the foot peaks are nice and big too. And I'd say my knees are a bit bent than they would be on the XR, but it feels nice and natural.
So far, this is very good. It's a little bit soft on the back end, but not much softer than the XR. A tiny, tiny bit softer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of things bad to say about it, but I can't at the moment. The shifter is as smooth. A lot of people have said that the shifter is nowhere near as smooth as the XR. This 2020 GS, the shifter is as smooth, if not exactly the same as the XR. So that's great. I'm happy about that.
This isn't rev anywhere near as high, does it?
No, it's cruising at 3,500 revs.
Yeah.
I'm not even in 6th gear, so
Exactly, like on the outside, like you feel like you're going
so
far.
it's cruising at 3,500 revs.
Wow.
The XR cruises at 5,500.
Yeah, much higher.
Much higher. So where is the thing that tells you the speed that you're supposed to be going?
That little round circle,
Yeah.
89. No, what's that?
Oh, 89 is what my... okay, that's set to 89. So let's see if that changes. You just see if you can see where it says the speed limit. Does it have to be linked to the phone for that to work?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
It has to be your app. It has to be linked to your app.
It has to be linked to the app and it uses the phone's GPS.
Yeah.
Maybe, we don't know.
But you turned the Bluetooth off, didn't you?
I did because I wasn't sure. I need to do some testing is what I need to do.
We need to, we don't want to interfere with cameras, so we need to turn that off. But that is so handy. Because Jason at McIver Veitch told us about this app.
And I tell you what, Jason was the cool guy that spoke to us and told us all the information. But thank you, Dean, who was sort of quietly standing patiently and humbly in the background. Dean has organised all this for us.
He's done the whole spot and everything. And,
Jason, we love you, but thanks, Dean.
Oh, they've both been tremendous.
Yeah, they have. They're brothers, you know.
Yeah. Such awesome service and just really, really cool, nice guys.
Yeah. I am getting quite a bit of wind noise, but not as much as I thought.
Well, you are a bit lower. And
Well, I haven't wound the screen up either.
Yeah.
That's on its low setting and it's really not that bad. What an absolutely beautiful day, babe.
You know how I can hardly hear you when we're going along.
Can you hear me okay now?
Right behind you, but I can hear you really well.
Can you?
Yeah.
It has see how it has a coffee mug at the top there?
What is it?
A coffee mug. It's telling us we need a coffee in 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Love it.
I love that too. It's bloody brilliant. You can set the trip to when you stop.
That's so cool. That app was really cool actually. What was it called?
Moto Rad.
Moto Rad app.
Yeah. Well, actually, two things have shocked me. One is it's quite a compact little bike. I was expecting it to be just a monster, and it's not.
Well, it's quite deceiving because it's got quite a fat front end.
Yeah.
It's actual bag.
It's not. It's quite compact.
Yeah.
And you know what you don't realise is actually how big a bike that XR is.
Yeah, it is. It's really high.
Well, it's not that high. It's because it's got a straightforward engine. The size of the engine is massive.
Yeah. It's quite slim, but it's very high. It's kind of like
Yeah, well, the other thing I notice is this, as well as this being slightly smaller a bike than I thought it was going to be, when we put the top box on the back of this bike, it looks completely normal.
I know.
Whereas the XR, it's always looked a kind of a little bit, like a bit stuck on.
And it does because it's got such a high back end.
Yes, that's right. Whereas
how high
the
it is.
top box is much lower.
Well, I couldn't believe it when I went to get into the top box and I could like reach it really easily instead of having
Yeah.
to be toe.
And you're a short ass.
Yeah, so already some really good advantages.
Yeah, what I'm not used to is because I can feel the engine thwacking. Can you hear it kicking? Feel it.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
feel it every time I pull the accelerator back. It feels like something's fallen off the bike. Because I'm used to it being completely smooth.
Yeah.
And when I pull it back now, I'm like, oh shit, did we just drop something? Yeah, the knocking is very weird. Should we just...
Yeah, you need to get your V out.
Oh wow, the
Oh,
brakes.
flip.
Jesus.
Far out. They are really good brakes.
Oh, let's go down here, look.
Woo, bit of off-roading maybe.
Oh, it's...
Oh my god. That's insane.
There it goes. You see, you're only down...
Wow.
You're only down a little bit on horsepower.
Wow, that's close. They're doing it up. That's cool.
Let's go and have a look. This is 137 horsepower, right?
Oh, this is nice.
The XR was 160. 137 to 160 is not a big drop.
Not really. You don't need all that horsepower. Well, I just think as you get older and you become wiser and you live longer and experience more things, you
You make better decisions.
make better decisions. That's it.
I think you're right. And as you are considerably older than me, you make better decisions.
I am the wise.
I'm just
the wise one. And how can you be wrong with that? I'm sorry, but that's
It is
the best.
bonkers. Okay, so I have two complaints already. One is the speedo is definitely broken
Getting on.
because there is no way this thing goes as fast as it says it's going. We've been going around corners at stupid speeds. So I'm very, very happy at the moment. Also, I have another complaint, and that is it's $45 on the XR to get from here to Dunedin. We've just done it in $26 of fuel. Anyway, I love it, folks. I love it. I'm so happy. Kim's over the moon.
I'm over the moon. I
I
absolutely
love it. I love it.
Yeah, we've just been discussing how, what a different ride it is the whole way to Alexandra pretty much. And we're both just super stoked with it.
We're both very happy, aren't we?
Brilliant.
It's interestingly different because I guess, I don't know why, but I'm guessing because of the 19-inch front wheel. The front end, like, I can't get the front end, the suspension to go up or down. In fact, I don't... The front suspension isn't moving at all.
Now, what have you got it on? Have you got it on dynamic?
I don't know, but it's just not going up or down at all.
However, you've got it set to auto, which means you've got me and luggage on the back.
Well, let me switch it to road and see if I can make the front... No, I can... Actually, is that supposed to do that? So the front suspension is incredibly... Oh, I tell you what, when I brake, we'll soon know if the suspension's going up or down. Let me just speed up a bit. Do a little test. Just going to go a bit faster and just put my brake down a minute. Yep, front suspension's working. Oh yeah, look, that's amazing. Can you see it jibbling up and down, look?
Yeah.
So it's jibbling up and down, but I can't compress it manually. It's the shock. The shock's working. Look, it's going brr, 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 brr. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can.
But if I try and push it up or down, it doesn't move an inch or a millimetre. So that's something to do with the telly lever, because honestly, the whole front end of the bike is absolutely solid, like locked into the road. So that's interestingly different. I mean, when you brake, when you accelerate, you can feel the XR front end come up or go down. With this, you can't so much. Go on, what were you going to say, babe?
I was going to say, how are you finding it cornering? You were saying it's really nice on the corner.
It's nice to corner. It's a completely different feel. I don't know whether it's the fact that it's 30 degrees, but my legs are cooking. I don't know whether it's maybe there's a little bit more heat that comes off the engine. Oh, I've got sweat pouring down the side of my glasses. It's hot. It's really hot. I'm over the moon, and I tell you what, I love the look of the XR, but man, this is a freaking sexy looking bike as well, isn't it? With the big boxer engine sticking out the side. We got the S-Motec bars put on it, and then the black. We got the black wheels, not the gold ones, just because I thought the black ones look a bit better, to be honest.
I like the spoked wheels.
And yeah, the spokes, the silver spokes on the black wheels with the single-sided swing arm. Man, it looks cool.
Oh, like we were just over the boat.
Yeah, we're yet to take it off-road. We will do some dirt roads and some experimentation, won't we? And have a little bit of a play.
We were just talking about it on the way. We were saying that instantly you feel like you could go anywhere. You know, like you could just turn off and off to go.
Yeah, and you're right there.
Yeah. No.
Hello.
You can look into my eyes.
Oh, tough wiener. Oh, crikey.
Oh, wait, it is boiling.
It is absolutely baking hot today. I've got sweat pouring down my face. We really should invest into some lightweight gear.
Riding gear, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
just not 100% sure. I trust it. Oh, here we go. It's amazing the way that you just give it a twist, and we were right, babe. You were right.
Thank you. But luckily, Tom listened to me, and we made the right decision.
Well, there was lots of other people. There was Craig.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Craig, who was really very helpful down in Invercargill.
Yeah.
Stephen Linda, thank you. Who else? There's lots of other GS riders.
Yeah.
Wynne, Craig. There's another Craig. And lots of other people. Even Mr. TMF himself actually recommended the GS.
Yeah.
So we're happy. We did the right thing. We definitely did the right thing,
Oh,
didn't
we did, and we just can't wait to
Isn't
get
it?
a picture.
Beautiful through here.
Yeah.
Can't wait to go adventuring on the new bike.
Oh, yeah. It's very
And
exciting.
like we could go up what's the gold mine just up this road up here?
Oh, Bendigo.
Yeah, we can go up the dirt road up here, up to Bendigo station, and go and see all the gold miners. And
Oh, yeah.
there is so much to do on dirt roads here.
Yeah,
It is
there's
flipping
so many
nuts.
dirt roads. Like
So
the Blue
many.
Lake, St. Bathans, the Blue Lake.
There's that one that goes up the mountain, just the other side of that hill there. There's a massive mountain with a dirt road that goes all the way to the top.
There's one in Alexandra where all the dirt bikes can go to.
There's loads. There's so much off-road in here, it's nuts. Yeah, in retrospect, we should have bought the GS.
I know.
the
but
first
you,
time round.
You didn't want to try any other bike. You're like, no, it's too big.
But we did it. It all worked out beautifully well because we held on to the XR long enough to wait for the 1250 to come out. And this is a frickin' sexy looking GS.
What do you think the HP means, high power? Oh my gosh, it's freaking boiling.
It's 31 and
31.
climbing, yeah. See, as we get further towards Wanaka, it's just going to get hotter and hotter and hotter.
Yeah.
It was 36 at one point yesterday.
36, that's right. And then we got to Dunedin and it was like 20.
Yeah, Dunedin was freezing this morning. Oh my goodness, I'm struggling now, babe. Yeah, it's quite funny. When we first set off, every time I whacked back the throttle, it felt like a part of the bike was about to fall off. But now, after 3 hours on the bike, I'm completely used to it. That TFT screen is very impressive. I was expecting more of a sort of LCD looking screen, but the graphics and the logo and the writing and everything on it looks real. It doesn't look like an LCD screen. It's quite hard to describe. I know how you feel. I'm shattered.
Yeah, not surprised.
It's been a long day.
Yeah. Well, there and back at, like we rode up. Yes, that was a dream.
Fellow GS rider, babe. Oh, funny.